Berkeley Performance Centre.
Yeah.
It's only half an hour, but the sound is incredible. I mean, the problem with a lot of the live recordings then is they didn't know how to get a good sound. And sometimes the sound is bad.
It's bad.
And then he, of course, he was very improvisational and quite erratic. So a Jimi Hendrix gig, and I used to go to a lot of Jimi Hendrix gigs, could like have incredible moments, and then there'd be a moment of complete chaos, and then there'd be some more incredible moments. And because the equipment couldn't deal with what he was doing, and it was all right on the edge, you know. So that was very inspiring. I mean, you know, he's obviously, you know, the major guy, really.
He says a good memory.
Oh yeah, yeah, fantastic.
Jimi.
You know.
Because I listen in all the records in Ed producer, Ed Chaplin.
Yeah.
In the beginning, the guitar is incredible. Déjà the imagination for too young. He said. Hey, Miles Davis, did you?
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, you know, if you're interested in jazz, you must be.
Yeah, but exactly.
Davis. And I mean, Miles Davis has various periods that you like, and I mean, my favourite ones were probably. It changes over the years. I mean, I started with In a Silent Way, and Bitches Brew were my favourite albums, and then things like the later ones, like Egg Harter and things like, you know, and even Live Evil, which I like now. At the time, I found Live Evil a bit aggressive, you know.
Yeah.
But then you go back to Sketches of Spain and things like that, which is perfect, absolutely perfect. And then there's the quintet and the sextets from the middle 50s, you know, records like Milestones, obviously. And then, of course, Kinda Blue, which is an amazing record. And it's obviously it's not Miles, it's the other people playing, but I mean, it's Miles' mind is on the thing. Those guys would play different. It's always the same. In fact, when I did that record with Tony Williams, he said, I hate In a Silent Way, he said, because all he did was go, you see, but that was great. Miles could get musicians like that and kind of make them play in this way, which sometimes they didn't even particularly like, but sounded great. Yeah. You know, you've got In a Silent Way, you've got Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, and Joe Zawinul, and they're all sort of doing this sort of intertwining piano. And each one of them, none of them would listen to that record and say, "Oh, I played amazingly."
Yeah.
But if you hear the record, it's beautiful, and that was Miles's real quality, was this kind of architecture he could put on the music. Even when it was happening live, he could put a sort of stamp on the music somehow.
Did you saw on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many times.
When?
1981.
Anyone?
Mike Stern. 1985 with John Scofield and Bob Berg.
In London?
In London, yeah.
I do into the interview, and Mike, a good friend, and John Scofield. The respect for Mike, made he come on with me. He's a cool man.
Yeah, you see, it's you know, you talk about jazz players. Quite often, you talk about the man and his instrument, and with Miles, that's not the picture, really. I mean, he had moments where he played the trumpet beautifully. He had moments where he played the trumpet not so beautiful. But the point was his kind of his sense of the music and his sense of where his music was going. That's what's so important about Miles Davis. You know, jazz is made up of a lot of people like that. There are some people who are great soloists and aren't great band leaders. You take Stan Getz or something. I mean, there's no vision there. There's just this beautiful soloist.
Exactly.
But Miles is the other kind of thing, where, you know, Miles plays some wonderful solos, but the main thing is, as well as his sound, his great sound, is that architecture, sense of form.
Alors, for this year, vraiment the last question, c'est what are your future projects?
It's always a good question. It's always a good question. If you say what I'd like to do, I'd like to play more with the soft machine, because we haven't been playing very much.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that. I've been doing lots and lots of solo guitar, but I'm not sure how much I want to do that, because playing solo guitar is a challenge, but after a time you need other people. So I think I'd like to do some soft machine stuff. Apart from that, I can't really. I want to carry on to play, but I have no big project in my head, actually, to tell you the truth. You know, I have these bands that I mean, I have this the band that plays sort of Stefan Pelle. I think that's more or less finished.
Okay.
And so I'm waiting for offers.
Exactly. But John, thank
I've
you.
just made an album with a great singer though that's coming out. It won't come out in France, but it'll come out in England. Great singer called Leanne Carroll, and I do like to play with a singer. Actually, something I never did when I was young because I was too selfish. But now I like to play with a singer and try and play right for her. She's a beautiful singer.
Do you have the children?
Do I have children?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I've got a grandchild.
Is play music?
Yeah. My son played guitar for quite a long time, but I didn't really encourage him because I thought, how many guitarists are there in the world?
No, but because my son is coming, he's playing guitar, Jimi Hendrix every day.
Oh, great! Yeah, great, fantastic, fantastic. How old is he?
He's 27.
Oh, blimey!
He's like every music, African, blues, jazz, every music, because at home there are the many records, because I love the mixed music. I got the chance there 2 weeks ago, the Brian Blade on the drums, the drummer of on Wayne is incredible with the band. Okay, John.
I must say that this club is a beautiful club.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
It's written. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
I mean, we only have one club that's near that in England. That's the Pizza Express in Dean Street. But the facilities here, the recording facilities and
the restaurant
and the dressing room.
It's a change, because I saw in the beginning the Triton.
Oh, was it?
It's just a stage, just for
I think it's
100
great
people.
club.
Et là, c'est very great.
Okay, man.
Okay.